one of these.
That's fine.
What's up, y'all?
What's going on, y'all?
Happy Friday to you, 2-0. What's up, guys?
Alright, what's going on, y'all?
You tired?
Okay. It's 20.
Are we gonna do a Justice League movie review?
Depends on what we said. How the fuck is it doing that shit?
This?
No.
Oh.
Oh, that made it worse. No, actually, I cleared it right up. Perfect.
Okay, that was weird.
Fuck it.
Thank you, Jonathan.
All right, all right.
Trey, I need that shirt ASAP. No, we probably won't go see Justice League tonight. It'll probably be
I mean,
a holiday thing.
you can find this shirt in any of your shirt stores. I'm
In
telling
any
you.
of your shirt stores. That sound like
Well, damn.
well, golly. It'll be out a little bit after this, Joshua. You ain't no more people on
No,
here.
I'm gonna start now.
I bet your life is crazy with all that going on.
All right. Well, y'all, this week was a good week for the shows. Everything was pretty much cool. Um, Supergirl was really good this week. I enjoyed Supergirl this week because it was different. We got a little backstory of Kara and Alex and how they came to be who they are today. It was neat because seeing that their dynamic then versus now, how Alex didn't even like Kara. Kara had a whole guy that wanted her, who knew her secret, knew her secret, fuck, and died knowing her secret. Didn't tell anybody. Didn't try to blackmail her about her secret. None of that shit. Then you had that scumbag teacher that was in a relationship with that underage girl. I mean, damn. And you had that shitty ass sheriff. I was like, damn, that was dope. I'm like, I like that whole episode of them using other actors to show their story. I mean, I really enjoyed that them going back into the past. I'm glad they didn't just go to college because they could have used the same actors, but they used other characters and to use John and to use John to get her to calm down and take the shape of her mom, even though that was the actress who played her mom. I really enjoyed that. What happened? Okay. Okay. Moving on. What was next? What was next?
What's up, bro?
What was next?
It's hard.
Arrow.
I was like, it's hard.
Arrow was next. Arrow was okay. I mean, I really enjoyed it, but it wasn't like it was last week. I mean, the fight scenes were good, and the whole dynamic between father and son, Oliver trying to break through to the slave with the whole, hey, I'm a father, you're a father, your son is bad. Yeah, this could just as easily happen to my son, but save your son. So,
doing Chris Woods, I don't know what he's doing and why they've taken so long to bring him back. I mean, to episode 7. I mean, and think about this: we get him next episode, right? And then we won't see him again in episode 8 because we got the crossover happening.
How you know they ain't gonna show him?
I mean, I'm pretty sure they probably it's not gonna be. We might see him for a second, but he's not gonna be the entire crossover. Alex probably is. You know what I'm saying? Alex more than likely is gonna be in every episode, just like Supergirl. And like, it's a perfect chance for them to use Martian Manhunter. He's not gonna be in every episode. When these crossovers happen, I feel like they should use at least 2 metahumans from each show and a tech person. That way Team Tech has somebody and Team Hero has somebody. Like from all the shows. Like with Legends, you just gotta bring the whole team anyway because it's just Legends. Legends is that crew. So you have no choice with Legends. But when you have Supergirl crew, you gotta bring Supergirl, Martian Manhunter, Win, Team Flash.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta bring Cisco.
You gonna want to bring Caitlyn too?
You gotta bring Caitlyn because she's a medic.
2 people don't know.
No, you gotta bring Caitlyn too because she's the medic. She's the doctor. But the thing with her, when you when you go to Legends, you really don't need her because Gideon is your Caitlyn. She can heal everything. With Arrow, you're gonna bring Oliver. You're gonna bring you gotta bring Diggle. Then you need your tech, Mr. Terrific, and Felicity. So it's difficult because you got so many cast members and so many different things going on. So and you only have a certain window of time. You got to fill anywhere from 42 to 46 minutes. You got to fill that time and you got to tell a story, and that's not enough time to tell a story with all these people.
Then yeah, asked if Chris still a series regular. Did he get downgraded?
What?
The guy who played Money.
What about him?
Is he a series regular still, or did he get downgraded?
Yeah, he's a series regular. Just like Willa is. She's a series regular.
Oh, even though they don't show him.
Yeah. It's like, okay, to be a series regular, you have to meet a contract obligation of so many episodes in a season. So, whereas, okay, unless it's in your stated in your contract otherwise, like Katie Cassidy, she's a series regular. Her name's on the credits. And she will be on the show like at least, I guess I would have said 20 episodes, but it's not even that now. Maybe 18. 16 to 20.
Which show is the best to watch for first? Like if they just get into what do you recommend them watch?
First, I suggest you start with Arrow first. Season 1 of Arrow. Period. You cannot watch these shows out of order. Period. You can't do it. You cannot do it. If you start anywhere but Arrow, you're going to be lost.
How I feel about the Deathstroke flashbacks. I feel like they were good, though, because now you got to see where he was in the time from where him and Oliver parted ways on the island. So, I didn't know he went through all that, and he went back to his son and all that stuff. But, I mean, it's cool because we used to flashbacks anyway, and we haven't been getting them for Oliver, so they had to throw flashbacks in.
Yeah, and it made sense to give you the slave flashback because now, at season 1, episode 1 where he was and what he was doing, because we didn't know where Slade was. But yeah, we knew from the flashbacks where he was, but leading up to that point, what was Slade? We got that whole story, and when you saw him walk through that smoke, y'all, that was y'all goodbye for a while.
It wasn't too real, Chase. Don't drop spoilers. Like, you just can't do that. You can't drop a spoiler for a manga if nobody's read it or watched the show or whatever. Like, you spoiling stuff. You can't drop spoilers for anything. Y'all think Thea would be good for Legends? That's a tough question.
It's too many badass females on Legends already. I mean, I don't see the purpose of her going.
I can see her going if Amaya leaving, because eventually she's gonna have to leave on her timeline.
If Amaya leaves, yes.
Because I'm like, you gotta realize that she been overstaying her welcome. Like, she on here now. Eventually, time gonna solidify and her granddaughter gonna not.
But that's the thing. When she had her granddaughter, and she can always go right back to the spot she's from, because she left her timeline. Period. She left, what was it, 1942. It's not like Sarah, where she left, what, 2016, and now she has to return to years later, like 2020, whatever the show is, she has to return to that year. Amaya has to return to that exact point in time. So regardless, it's not like Sarah, where she has to, if Sarah goes back to 2016, she's gonna mess up time. Opposed to Amaya, who has to go directly back to the moment she left, 42, whatever she left.
Oh,
it's
please.
different.
You mean like every week? I think if they did that every week, people wouldn't like it.
What?
How would you like it if instead of doing semi-connected episodes, they decided to pretty much do a 4-hour movie with the same style and tone? Like, if they did like what's like a crossover like every week, I don't think people will like it.
People wouldn't like it. People couldn't,
because you're
handle
gonna
it.
kind of know what to expect though. But like, I feel like each show should have their own respective storylines, and then that's what make the crossover so great though. When you get everybody to come together, it's like, oh shit, like what big bad we got. Like, I don't feel like they should do, because if you're gonna do that, you might as well just make the Justice League and just have it a long ass show. Like,
Yeah.
ain't no point in doing it, because everybody's stuff don't always connect.
Like, yeah, like you might as well. It's too many characters. Like,
Yeah.
it's too big. Like an hour show maybe, but a 30. No, man, I'm sorry. It's already an hour show. I'm sorry, fucking up. Thank you for something else. It's not enough to do in an hour with live action. You have to get rid of some people, and like they all have their individual story to tell.
Hey Alexis, thank you for joining us for your first time on live.
But for Arrow this week, it was okay. I mean, the whole Diggle thing, I'm finally glad he did tell everybody to get that shit done. I'm like, that shit was just dragging on to me, and I'm like, that shit go bite somebody in the ass. So I'm glad they wrapped that up.
I mean, I think Thea be doing other stuff though. That's why she don't have as many episodes on Arrow. So I mean, even if they took her to Legends, if she's still under the same obligation, then she still wouldn't be in every episode, which would be kind of weird. So, because I mean, on Legends, they all in like every episode.
Yeah. So
pretty much. I mean, you
Arrow
might miss somebody one episode, or you gonna see them for a few minutes of that episode or something. But
yeah, I'm like, the thing is, like, Arrow writes it so she can do what she needs to do. Notice we haven't seen her since what, episode 1, maybe 2, and that's it. So when are we gonna see her again? Will we see her next week? I would hope so. I would love to see her next week, and I would love to see her for the crossover.
Yeah, is there. Yeah, you just gotta overlook that sometimes.
Like, I love her. I loved her on the crossover last season when she came up talking about she finna suit up. I was like, oh hell yeah. And the only thing about the crossover,
that's what I was saying. Like, I wonder, was they gonna bring her back for the crossover, or she's just gonna be left out of this one because she's still like bad off? That's what I thought at some point when they showed her in the coma. Like, okay, well maybe she gonna wake up before the crossover, but I guess.
But like, and this is the thing too. When the last year when the crossover happened, like last season for the crossover, it wasn't a full 4-way crossover. At the end of Supergirl, we got the little clip, right? Cool.
Yeah, like 2
but
minutes.
then when we went to Legends, you didn't see, like, they dropped Thea off back at home.
Who's the girl with the white hair on the poster? Like back here, I think that's Killer Frost, right? Is that her back there?
Hold on, let me.
Oh, I'm pointing at the screen like y'all can see that.
Right
That's
here,
who you talking about right there,
right
above
here.
the Flash.
Yeah, this is Killer Frost.
Yeah, that's just her as Frost.
Well, I'm sorry, that's Frost. It's
Yeah.
not Killer anymore. That's Frost, and that's Canary next to her. So,
Bro, that
I'm like-
crossover gonna be lit, y'all. Y'all get Arrow next Thursday for Thanksgiving, and then turn around and get the crossover that Monday after the weekend over. So
okay. Next I have the Flash.
oh, she does. That's good. Thea voice a character on Kingdom Hearts 3 that's in development. She a major voice character.
That's probably what she doing there. But next is the Flash. The whole this is my problem with the Flash, and this is my only problem. Wally left, and I miss Wally. I really do. I miss Keenan as an actor. I really do. And like the thing with two speedsters, and this is the thing with the Flash. The Flash the Flash is only fast enough as he needs to be for that episode, and it's frustrating because the last people say, "Oh, he's light speed now." Where was that stated? Like, and it frustrates me to the point where I be like, "Oh fuck." You can't say that kind of stuff because everybody's gonna start hanging on to that coattail. I'm like, if he was, Wally's
That's
coming
funny.
back. If he was light speed, Cisco would say something like that. That's something they were gonna reference. That's something they're gonna state.
Braden says, I'm very excited for the next episode of The Flash. I want to see Barry's reaction to getting slapped like that.
Now the whole DeVoe thing, this is gonna get frustrating because everybody's gonna play the I don't remember that happening shit. Like he's in a wheelchair. Was Thawne not in a wheelchair for a whole year? We thought he was. No, fuck this dude, man. And Barry, I see why Barry is the one who's being agitated. I'm like, and then they're gonna pull the Savitar card. Oh, I'm telling y'all, I can see this shit coming. Oh, well, do we really need to believe Savitar anyway? Y'all, if a villain offers up information, he thought he was dying. Fuck it, might as well. He didn't have to drop that name.
It wasn't even like
He didn't have to drop that
on
name
purpose. He was just going through the lab and asking questions like, I ask you a question and you look at me like I'm crazy, and be like, oh, never mind, you ain't got there yet. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like he purposely tried to set them up. I mean, he was talking to Barry, and then he was like the cerebral inhibitor, and he looked like, what? You know what I'm saying? He like, oh, never mind, you ain't got that far yet or whatever. But
and then like Abracadabra brought that up, so I'm like, it's there. And like for y'all, everybody talking about, oh, you getting married next week, man. Fuck all that right now. Like this dude is going to kill us.
Hey,
this
Sean,
dude is trying to kill us. And then the thing about the two species, what I was saying, two species on an episode is hard because you have they're gonna always knock out the sidekick. They're always gonna knock out Wally, and that's what pisses me off. Wally gets hit by some bullshit.
I don't know where guy at the moment. Whoever just asked that.
It's crazy. Wally always gets hit by a bullshit blast. Is he?
I don't know.
He right there.
Oh,
He always get hit by a bullshit blast, and I'm like,
hey.
oh, he out. I'm like,
he looking like
to
what you
make
want.
Barry seem like he the hero, but I'm like, they're heroes together.
Excuse me.
Don't downplay another hero to make another one look great. I don't like that. I've never liked that. Wally is a hero in his own right. When Barry died in the comics, most of y'all don't know Barry Allen. I grew up, I knew Barry Allen as the Flash. Yes, I knew Wally West. And a lot of people don't know this, that the Justice League and the Justice League Unlimited Flash you see, that is Wally West. That's not Barry Allen. That's Wally West. Like, and people don't know that. They even gave, if you pay attention to the episodes on the cartoon, the one, I think it was season 5, when Captain Boomerang, Captain Cold, the Trickster, and all them villains were trying to hurt him. Linda was on that episode, and his Kid Flash suit was in the museum. Go back and look at it. Barry Allen is us, right? What?
Where you at?
I'm down there where Jay is.
I'm still up at the top reading. Have you noticed how Barry's supposed to be smart, but always ends up making dumb decisions?
And I think, okay, this is what I'm learning. I'm like, because Thawne says this.
See you later, Chase.
Like, this is the thing about Barry. Y'all have to understand, Barry is the protagonist, but he has to learn to be as great as he can be. Like, Thawne knows Barry from the future, 2024. That's the Barry he knows. That's the Barry he knows. That's the Barry that's kicking his ass, that he can't stop. Like, oh, well, I know how to stop you. Kill you as a kid. Wipe you from the face of the earth.
That's true, Agent Pineapple.
And like,
I said the same thing in the video on the full reaction. He said when they were fighting the Knight with the armor in the Black Bison episode, like, he could have easily broke up the armor and ran down the hall to catch her. That's why I was like,
exactly.
We gonna sit and have a conversation right now? Because he just sat there and looked for a while. But I'm like, as quick as you are, you could have shook that arm up and still ran to get her. Like, it wouldn't even...
And see, that's the thing about a character as fast as the Flash. Especially, see, this... Like, if you an anime person, this is the thing that happened. You gave speed. You get what I'm saying? You gave speed. You gave, oh, he runs this fast. He runs this fast. He runs this fast. And the fastest I know he can run is 10,000 miles per hour as of season 2. Now, here comes episode 1 of season 4. Here go
yeah,
Cisco
they
saying
treat Wally like a stepchild.
They said Cisco go say, here comes Cisco saying, oh, well, nobody's ever ran that fast. So that means Barry's the fastest any other species who has ever ran before
on
that
the
they've
show.
On the show. Barry's the fastest now.
Yeah.
So
Thank you.
that's faster than 10,000 miles per hour because that's the last number that we got.
Oh, what I meant was, like, Barry is supposed to be like us, like how we handle everything. I mean, he fast, but then you got to think about it, like, he still have to think about situations too. So it's like he was trying to teach what's his name? Elongated man. A lesson about how you supposed to save people and stuff like that first. Like, that's more important than the bad guy. So I think that's why they made it a point to make sure he saved the dude before they tried to go after Black Bison or whatever. But I just think that's what it was. They just making a point. But I mean, if he really, really wanted to, I'm pretty sure he could have, you know. Mm-hmm. Just like I was tripping about how the fact when the dude put the gun on him at the beginning, and he sped him to the hospital like he didn't have no
fucking suit on.
So that's I'm just like, sir, like what we. And then he showed up at the boathouse and not suited up. So I'm just like, we just out here.
Like,
it don't even matter no more. But eventually, like in the comics, they know who, like people in the
city
know
who he is.
Not the villain, but I'm saying like people in the town don't know who he is at some point. Or is that Wally?
I don't remember. Fuck.
I don't know, but
I'll look it up.
I'm like, he was really just not suited up and running around or whatever.
I mean, I know a lot of villains know who the heroes are. I know a lot of them know, like, they found out who Bruce was and Flash, and like, it's crazy how they just. I remember the identity used to be just the thing to keep them safe, and now it's to the point where everybody knows the identity and like, fuck, like, it's like nobody cares. But the elongated man, I just don't. It makes it hard to believe in the show. Because, and this is to me, I mean, this is no fault of their own, but you got the elongated man over here grabbing shit, twisting shit, and I'm doing all this shit. I'm like, okay, I know this guy ain't finna get a spinoff. It just ain't happening. I can't see this character getting his own show. Could I see him on Legends? Most definitely.
Why is Legends just a show like everybody just
because
throw away characters? They just
because of his
ability.
His
nobody has that.
His dynamic, his character, the way he acts.
Yeah, he got that sense of humor. Like,
yeah, I can see him on Legends. Like, because you need that goofy person, like him and Mick. I can see him and Mick interacting. That shit would be hilarious. Like them going back and forth. I know, like he likes to drink and he likes to drink. Drinking buddies. Come on, man, that'd be the best. Quicksilver Marvel versus the Flash. There's no contest there. Quicksilver can only go to the speed of sound now. Flash goes to the speed of light. I think like way faster than that.
Yeah,
but,
Sarah probably would kill him though. She don't be. We got enough with Nate. They already got him out of line this year.
Nate say I'm trying to holler at somebody.
He done got high on the episode. Like he just be all over the place.
Fucking but on the Legends though. Legends. Did y'all see that fight scene? Oh, I'm sorry, fight scenes.
Bruh, they had so many fight scenes going on that one time. I'm sitting up here like,
I'm like, Legends is literally killing it this year.
Ethan,
Like,
it'll be up after the live stream. You ain't got to keep asking. It's gonna get posted. You'll
like,
get the notification if you got the,
I'm
notification enabled.
I'm like, just Legends fighting. I'm like, it's just wow how they are trying to shut the other shows down. They was like,
Frost versus Frozone. If you don't get out of here with that,
I'm like, the whole dynamic of that show has changed. I'm like, I've watched every episode of Legends, even the bad ones.
even the bad.
Even the fucking.
But
bad
they
ones.
keep getting better though. That's what I like about them.
Yeah.
Because first season wasn't all that. Second season was better, and the third season so far has been like the best. And it's kind of like running the shows like the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
So
These last 3 episodes have really just been great.
You got Sarah and you got Damien Dark fighting, and then you got his daughter with the magic. Like we just realized that was his daughter, Nora. So I'm assuming she got to be from the future if that's still the same little girl from when he was, when he died in 2016 or whatever.
Yeah.
And then you had Olstein as Firestorm trying to defeat them. And then you got Kawasa and her mama, and Amaya fighting. Bruh, it was a lot going on, but it was good though.
Okay, what they're doing. Okay, this is what you have to understand, Agent. Like, you have to mature. Like, notice, Oliver matured. He was making crazy, dumb decisions for like 10 years. Now he's not making the dumb decisions. Everybody else is. He's giving their advice. Notice how he's matured.
Who?
Oliver. Know how Oliver used to make the dumb decisions and everybody used to give him advice? Now Oliver's in the position where, hey, you know what? I'm able to give advice because I've been down this road. I've done these things. I've made these same mistakes. I don't need my team making these mistakes. You get that? Whereas Barry needs to make these mistakes. Now, when everybody, sooner or later, he's going to be giving advice. You know what I'm saying? You have to take you can't just start off as chief. You have to be an Indian first. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wants to be, you know what I'm saying, chief. No, fuck that. You got to learn to follow. Everybody can't be a leader.
Who you
first.
answering though?
I said Asian.
But he was talking about Barry. He didn't.
If he paid attention, he would have heard what I said. I said, for example, take Oliver. He started off, I get same with Barry.
But they got Barry still. What he's saying is they still got Barry making dumb decisions now, though.
Exactly.
But why? But I feel like after he came out the Speed Force, I thought, that was supposed to be rectified. Like, you done spend all that time there just to kind of like revert back. You faster, but you're still not making the best decisions.
What decision has he made that's bad? What decision this season has he made?
I'm just saying though how they do him interacting with villains, just like we was talking about with the armor and the girl running away. Like, why you waiting on situations like that?
That's not Barry just doing it. That's the writers. Like, they write him like that. Like, he could have easily ran after the person, but the show ends. That's it.
How cool would it be for all of us to hang out with the legends? Yeah, that'll be cool if they do that episode. I mean, they've done it before with the whole. When they went back to WitchCon, but like less serious. I get what you're saying. Like, yeah. It would be nice for them to have a crossover without it always got to be, we got to fight a villain. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no.
Like how they, no?
I need a villain.
Why? You can have a villain, but I'm saying it ain't got to be so serious like, that's the only reason we got together, though. Just like how they
That's not the reason they got together this year.
Just like with the Girls Night Out episode, like how they brought Felicity over. Like, yeah, they could have brought, like, if they had the budget to do that, they could have brought Oliver over to go to the bachelor party and stuff like that. Like, it's cool to see other characters on other shows, but I guess, like, not just always get the cheapest characters or whoever, just, you know what I'm saying, we can't afford Oliver, so we gonna get Felicity.
Yeah, and I'm like, and this is the CW problem. Y'all gotta start doing this too. Like, the CW has to start bringing Oliver to chill with Barry for an episode. and Barry goes over there for an episode. Just him and them two going and just doing something together. It doesn't have to be a complete crossover. Oh, Barry, I need your help for this fight. And like a full episode. And like it doesn't have to be like it's a crossover, but like not, oh, because this week I came over here, now this same week I need to see him over there. No. It can happen later in the season. It just needs to happen like that. I don't want to see Felicity come over to Flash and then I see fucking Caitlyn go over to Arrow because somebody got something punctured in their fucking leg and Barry ran over there real quick. Here go Caitlyn. And that's all they use a special effect. Barry couldn't say hi. Oh, there's something going on with DeVoe right now. He had to get back. Fuck no.
They doing that for a reason though, then yeah. Like that's why they been trying to like focusing on it. That's probably why they got that going on, but
Dan, I hope you're a woman saying that. Okay.
What you was gonna say?
Yeah. I'm like your
that's
comment.
For debate, but hopefully, if y'all follow the shows as much as y'all do, y'all know what's going on. Like we not gonna get on it, which I feel like is wrong and whatever. But I guess they fixing it on the back end. But they just got a lot of stuff going on, so I think that's why
Hollywood in general got that shit going on. So they got to fix that. And they fixed it. Well, not
it ain't,
fixed
it ain't even Hollywood though. Like it's really Warner Brothers, so that's why they fixing it.
It's Hollywood.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying, like, they got it on the movie end and on the show end, so that's probably why they just letting some of them episodes go like they going.
No. Hell no.
Let Helen and Diana join. Join what? Bro, they not finna put Wonder Woman on Legends. Like, it ain't even happening like that. No. She's too big of a character. That's just like saying, "Oh, bring Batman to Arrow." Like them people too big to not have their own show. Like you can't just bring characters like that. Like yeah, a cameo, but not like actually on the show doing stuff with them like that every week.
Man, who Felicity sacrificing herself for? She ain't jumping in front of the shit. Like it's not gonna happen, y'all. Like. And as y'all know, y'all see this guy right here? Let me go over right there.
The yellow dude?
Yeah. I want to know if he's going to be the reverse Flash or is he just the Flash? Because his lightning bolts go the same way Barry's do.
Will we ever get Citizen Cole? I don't think so. But
yeah.
Who's that? Is that still
that's
Captain
still
Cole?
Captain Cole. It's just he's Citizen Cole.
Okay. What's the name change for?
Fucking
I want to see Oliver and Sarah in League of Assassins gear fighting like old times. I hope they explain where Damien Dark Daughter came from though, because if her name is Nora, if y'all don't know, that's the same Nora from the season where he died, when he had the little girl playing with Will, like when they had kidnapped Oliver's son William, and like the little girl that was playing with him, like that's the same girl, because he made a comment like the girl wouldn't want to see her dad die twice, so who went to the future to get her and give her powers and then have her come back and do all this. Because at first I thought she was from 19 whatever, like when they was in London. I'm like, how old is he that he got a grown daughter in the 1920s? I mean, I don't think he'd have two daughters named Nora, so I would assume she from the future. Cause like the daughter he had when she was little, dang, what was his wife's name? I forgot his wife's name, but the little girl name was Nora. I forgot her name, but yeah, Nora Dark, Damien Dark, and I forgot the wife's name, the one that was mayor or tried to be or whatever. So that means whoever this new cat is went to the future to get her and recruit her to do all this. So I wonder if she the one that was in the hood that brought Kawasa back. You know, they never showed the lady who actually brought her out of the water or whatever, because she had a hood on. So I wonder if that's who that was.
Yeah, I mean, it's possible. I forgot why they can.
Felicity's death is long overdue.
I forgot why they can use Superman.
Wow, a nice Game of Thrones style death there. You don't like Felicity, huh?
I mean, they used him, what, 4 episodes last season on Supergirl. Haven't seen him since. Probably not gonna see him for a while. And
What if
It's them
Eric-
characters like, man, that's the thing about DC. Like, that's the difference between DC and Marvel. And like, it's certain characters you can't use, but notice, those are all the main characters. When you talk DC Comics, these are the characters you know. The faces of the Justice League. You know who I'm talking about. Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Green Lantern, Flash, Martian Manhunter, Hawkman, Hawkgirl, fucking
Man, I wish they would have made them badass.
I
like
can't
them so
I
much
can't
on
even think of
Justice
them.
League,
I can't even think of the other motherfuckers.
That's
Green
kinda
Arrow,
fire.
Canary. You think of these people. Now, if you take a few of these characters and put them on a TV show, oh no, we're gonna use these for movies. Now you like, okay. At most, the TV shows are gonna get Easter eggs.
Nah, I'm not cool with that, Jay. Why we need him to come save everybody? It wouldn't be no point of the crossover if they had Superman come save everybody. How about season 2 Superman come save everyone for the crossover? No, that's horrible.
Everybody love that fucking weak ass dude, man.
I'm sure if they wrote his character correctly and made a boss movie or show out of it, it'll be good, but
I swear, man, the whole fucking human race believes in fucking Superman. I just don't.
I like
fucking
Batman.
Get it.
Give me the Dark Vigilante.
I
Because
don't-
ain't no way, I don't care what nobody say, Batman got to be the one of the baddest people out here. Him and people like Sarah, because they ain't got no powers, but they out here doing it big. Like, you up here going against otherworldly things and people with powers and stuff. You just regular human, and you still out here beating ass. Like, give me Batman and White Canary any day.
I'm like, what? I'm like, I don't get that whole Superman shit. I'm like, send that motherfucker.
Oliver Queen, give me some of them. I like
I'm
the
like,
Flash
send
too,
that
but I'm just
motherfucker
saying.
back to the blown up Krypton because without our son, he is nothing.
I love how girl. I'm so mad they did her like that on these shows. I'm like, bruh, she was bad on Justice League, but
I'm like, I just don't even fucking get
I
that
hate
shit.
Superman with my soul.
I just don't understand that, man. I'm like,
Really? Somebody name on here the Batman. Somebody thanks, guys. The Batman.
I'm like,
I'm
it
hoping
bothers
that
me
Flash is
that
going to be Daniel West.
like I can understand loving Barry, and the reason for Barry or any speedster because of the particle accelerator. They were human, and they didn't ask for powers. But like Superman come here, he get all these powers. He's the strongest, and he literally he can literally kill us all, and just like fuck over us and like claim to be our savior, motherfucker. You left your planet because it was exploding.
We reacted
Happened to
One
land
Punch
on
Man
a
the
planet.
ocean on Age of Pineapple.
That has a yellow sun, and because you consume radiation faster than we do, you have powers. Because you absorb the sunlight faster than we do, oh, you get powers? Well, what if I go to the red sun from your planet and just absorb that? Will I get powers? Like, I just don't like him. I just don't like him. I never
If
like
they had the right writer's cage, they probably could do a Batman show, but it would have to be after some of this other stuff getting ready to go off. They can't do it right now.
I tell you the one thing I honestly loved about these new age comics.
What?
When they got rid of them fucking underwear outside of them fucking tights. That shit used to piss me off even as a kid. I was like, why this
back in the
dude?
day,
I'm like, man, why the dude got the drawers on the outside? I'm like, I never understood that. I was like,
probably because if they weren't, then you could see their package.
it didn't matter.
I'm
You can
just
still see
saying.
it. Nowadays, that shit, like the new age, when the new 52 hit and like the new age comics, I was like, oh man, them suits are fly as fuck. I was like, but them drawers on the outside, I hate that shit to this day.
What if they made a new crossover next year? New how? Like with new people? Is that what you mean? Or I just hope that Black Lightning does well enough to be able to become a part of the Arrowverse. I feel like that'll be like good too, but I mean, you got a network with all these superhero shows, and you gonna do a crossover. Then I feel like everybody should be in it.
Alright.
Superman looked down on the human race and looked down on Justice League. Age of Pineapple said Superman ain't number one punch man. Like, it ain't no point of being that strong.
Like this is what pisses me off about Superman. He has all this power, right? And it pissed me off about Supergirl, especially, I don't know, like, not this episode, but last week's episode. You falling down with this plane, but you could have, you know what I'm saying, turned that plane up, caught that shit, swooped around, this, like,
I get what you're
I'm
saying.
like, it's too much. Like, you got all this strength, but then when a plane falling, I'm struggling. Wait a minute.
That's the
That's
thing
and
about
like that's
trying
and that's
to take
that,
a character like that and make a show because it's not believable.
like,
It's like if you save them too quick, it's like, oh, okay. And then if you take too long, it's like, but you know what I'm saying? Like it's always gonna be something when you have characters that are overpowered like that.
yeah. I would prefer Superman to always be a movie, never a show. Not even Smallville. Say what you want. I didn't even watch Smallville. The only Smallville episodes I watched had Bart Allen on them. That was it. And Cyborg. That was it. Otherwise, I did not watch Smallville. No, I'm lying. I watched the finale because I wanted to see if it would cross over with Lois and Clark from the TNT series.
The Search for Superman, CW, December 2019. Why are you so hell bent on Superman? What we searching for him for? We not finna waste no crossover on Superman.
Well, okay, Smallville.
They can bring
was
some
great.
more characters. It probably was good, but I mean, we just ain't seen Smallville though.
I ain't watched
I'm
it.
not a Superman person to sit and try to watch a show whether it was good or not. Cause like Supergirl, like barely holding me on like she is cousin. I'm sitting over here like, why?
And I didn't watch Supergirl until she came to the CW. If she would have stayed on CBS, I wouldn't have watched it. I am being so real. The only reason I watch it is because she on the CW.
We probably gonna react to that Angel Pineapple.
No,
I don't like Superman like that, to be honest. I just told you, I'm team Batman. Like, cool. Like, I don't know. Like, it's just, it's too much.
Why you need Superman if you got Supergirl? Like, that's another character they gotta build an arc for, write lines for. It's just no purpose. You got Supergirl.
But he's so overpowered, though, compared to some of the other people that's on, like, the network or whatever. So if you have him in the crossover, why do you need the other characters? That's like, you know what I'm saying? It's different if you watching a cartoon like Justice League where they all gotta come together. But then when you got a show like the CW, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, they gonna make it about Superman. Like, it ain't gonna even be no need for nobody else. Just like he said, if you got Superman, then why you need Kara? Like, why you need them characters if he could just go save the day or whatever?
You got two powerhouses like that. What's the purpose? And like that's the thing that pisses me off. I'm like, last year when the crossover, that last fight scene when everybody was on the roof, I was like, hold up, man, it's a lot of people missing.
Supergirl needs some real writers. I agree on that, man.
I'm like,
They say the Arrowverse need new writers, preferably ones that know their shit.
and this is the thing that pissed me off about Kara, right? If y'all don't know, she's had other names. I think at one point her name was Linda, her alias. How are you gonna go from Kara Danvers to Kara Zor-El, Mile Mountain Reporter? How the fuck, bro? Get the fuck out my face, bro. No.
You should put them back on since you took them out.
Kara Zor-El and Kara Danvers, that ain't no identity. That ain't no secret identity. That makes no sense. I don't remember. I don't know if it was Linda Danvers, but I know it was Linda something. But I'm like, come on, man. I'm like, I understand they went with the Kara. I'm like, that's too obvious. I'm like, nobody. I'm like, and this is what's pissing me off. Lena Luthor is a fucking genius, and you haven't pieced this together? Come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. Come on, bruh.
That's how they used to do it back in the day, though. They always did Superman like that. Like, he just changed glasses and that's it. And put on, like, he looked like a nerd. So they were like, oh, he not Superman, but
I'm going to tell you like this.
I feel like as technology got better, they should have made a better disguise for, like, Superman / Supergirl. Like, back in the day, yeah, people may be dumb enough to just be like, oh, okay, it's not him because he wear glasses. But now, come on.
I'm going to tell you about this about Static Shock. I will be mad because if I hear one, like I said this on one of these real talks a few weeks ago, I was like, if I hear one of his daughters at that school say, "What's up, Virgil?" I'm gonna be pissed.
Wow.
Because that means Static is in that universe and not
I feel like at some point they're gonna bring them together anyway. I just feel like they waiting to see how good his show is first. That's me being honest on the money point of it. I feel like they're gonna wait to see how many views or the ratings or whatever, and then they feel like if it's good enough to put it in with the Arrowverse, then they'll do it. I just don't feel like they want it. Because think about it, if you add him to the Arrowverse now and then the show don't do it, then that's somebody you gotta remove. Like, it's easier to go in the first way. So they thinking about it from a business standpoint. I mean, it sucks. Yeah, I want to see the first season. That'd be good to have somebody already on the show, like when they introduce it that we already know. But I get it. They probably trying to see if it can stand on its own first before they add it to something else.
But this is the thing. It's only two people that can interact with him.
I feel like if he come in and do better than Supergirl, then he need to be added to the Arrowverse.
But they're not gonna do it like that because then this is what has to happen. I'm like, and this is the thing about the Arrowverse. I still don't technically consider Supergirl a part of the Arrowverse because she's not in the same.
I get what you're saying. She got to use that little thing.
Yeah, she has to use that.
They might just give him one too. Then
exactly, and it's only two people that can do that: Cisco and Barry. So what? One episode Barry gonna be running again, and then he just pops up over there, or what? Cisco's fighting, he throws a breach, jumps through it, and then what the hell is this?
I mean, I don't know. They'll figure it out if they want to do it, though. But I feel like that's why they're doing it like that first, to see how good the show is before adding it to Arrowverse.
Yeah, we'll see. But hey, y'all, we finna get ready to get up out of here. I mean, she not, man. She on Earth 38. And y'all, I know y'all probably like, well, Jesse Quick is on Earth 2. Well, she started out on Earth 2. Like, you know, like, it's different. Like, to me, it feels different because...
But it still fit, though, because Earth 2 is just a mirror universe of...
Yeah, and, like, the reason I'm saying it doesn't feel like it to me because they can't just easily get to her. What if somebody... Okay. What if somebody break the dimension gadget that they had? I can't even think of the fucking name of the thing. What if somebody break that? How she gonna get in contact?
John Jones is too busy taking steroids. What?
Oh my god.
Who is? Wait, what?
Martian Manhunter.
Oh man, he taking steroids too?
He is. When?
Oh, I don't know, because somebody asked why not John Jones, and then somebody was like, because John Jones too big is taking steroids, unless you got him mixed up with John Diggle. Because I'm like, I was finna be pissed. I'm like, so they got all of the black dudes shooting up on the show like this. What we finna do right now? I'm about to be extra man.
No.
I was finna say, bro.
John was in the episode like 2 seconds Monday. 2 seconds.
They wasting his character though, because Martian Manhunter's supposed to be like a legit part of the Justice League. Because like when they first started doing Supergirl, and then they was like they was gonna bring him on, I was all excited. I'm like, so like this what we do?
I'm like, he's supposed to be the heart and soul of the Justice League.
Like he's so badass on Justice League Unlimited. Like y'all over here.
I'm like muscle. You know what I'm saying? Smart, nice. I'm talking about, man, that last episode of Justice League Unlimited when he turned into that dragon and ripped that motherfucking thing apart. I was like, oh shit. I didn't know it was him at first, but when they revealed him, I was like, oh shit, it's John, he back. Then I realized it was the last fucking episode as a kid. I was like, motherfucker.
He a alien though. Does he technically have to eat? He gonna say, he taking some shit because he never eaten. Like, he an alien. How you feel like he want human food? Like, that shit might be trash to him.
Yeah, we finna.
The only show they show people consistently eat on is Legends, and that's because Rory ass always eating. He the only one you always see eating food. Mick.
I'm trying to see. They don't show Barry eating a lot no more. Nah.
Not really. Like, if they want to try to be funny, like the whole scene when he was making the breakfast fast and shit like that. But on Flash, you get coffee. On Legends, you get food. You don't really see that on. You don't see.
You get more alcohol than food though. Cause Roy be drinking and
Right,
eating.
but he eat. But they do show Autumn eat since Gideon can make the little whatever from whatever time. But I'm just saying that
Bran
most
muffin.
foods you gonna see is on
Fuck
Legends.
eat the brand.
Flash, you gonna see coffee because they be at Jitters all the time. I don't even think they really show food on Arrow.
Who the fuck eats a brand muffin, man?
They be too busy in there in the little dungeon doing stuff. So,
Fuck that, a brand muffin.
sir, okay.
But nevertheless, hey,
No, we
finna
don't
get
watch
a-
Agents of Shield.
Fuck no, never will. I watched one episode, and that was the first episode. But we finna get up out of here. Y'all stay up. Y'all stay real. I don't know what's coming later, but something coming later. So around 9:30, 10 o'clock Central Standard Time, something should be coming.
Yeah, and I know y'all waiting on Arrow. It'll be up within the next half hour. So
Yeah.
after this over, give it like a half hour, and it should be up.
Yeah. So what else?
You don't see
Tomorrow.
them shower, eat, use the bathroom, nothing.
So be on the lookout tomorrow for Dragon Ball Super.
No, we ain't beat Mario, so we might play it later. We ain't beat it yet.
Yeah, so yeah, there's that. Fucking forgot what I was gonna say. What else is it? Yeah, Dragon Ball Super tomorrow. Be on the lookout for that. Y'all gonna watch Gravity? Y'all gonna watch Gravity?
You mean, are we gonna post Gravity Falls today? I'll try to get y'all an episode.
Alright, we finna get out of here. Y'all stay up, y'all stay real. It's your man Trey.
And it's your girl Tasha.
What the fuck, Barry?